तपाईहरू सबैमा एलिभेट एकाडेमी अनलाइन लर्निङ प्लेटफर्मको तर्फबाट नमस्ते। आज मैले हजुरहरूको सामु भेक्टर अल्जेब्राको पार्ट 12 भिडियो लिएर उपस्थित भएको छु। मलाई आशा छ मैले पढाएका कुराहरू हजुरहरूले बुझ्नुहुनेछ। यो भिडियो मुख्यतः कक्षा 11 मा पढिरहनुभएका भाइ बहिनीहरूलाई अलि बढी इम्पोर्टेन्ट हुनेछ। ओके, अब हामी ढिला नगरी आफ्नो टपिक तर्फ लागौं है। ल सो हामीले सुरुमा चाहिँ एरिया अफ अ ट्रायंगल एज वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट पढ्छौं। ओके, सो लेट OA vector is equal to A vector, OB vector is equal to B vector. Consider a triangle OAB. You have to consider, and the vector representing the vector area, okay, of the triangle OAB vector. Then triangle OAB vector is equal to 1 by 2 A vector cross B vector, means 1 by 2 OA vector cross OB vector. Okay, you have to remember this. So in number 2, here it is written vector product in terms of component of vectors. Okay, so let the two given vectors A vector B vector be expressed as linear combinations of the members of an orthonormal base I vector J vector K vector, so that A vector is equal to A1 I vector plus A2 J vector plus A3 K vector, and B vector is equal to B1 I vector plus B2 J vector plus B3 K vector. So then A vector cross B vector is A2 B2 minus A3 B3 I vector plus A3 B1 minus A1 B3 J vector plus A1 B2 minus A2 B1 K vector. Okay, so here is the note that I have written, and it will be quite useful for you. A unit vector perpendicular to A vector and B vector is n cap is equal to A vector cross B vector by A vector cross B vector modulus. Okay, so now I will be teaching you about scalar triple products. Okay, scalar triple products. The scalar product of two vectors, one of which is itself the vector product of two vectors, is a scalar quantity, okay, called the scalar triple product of three vectors. Thus, if A vector, B vector, C vector be any three vector, the expression A vector cross B vector dot C vector is called a scalar triple or mixed product of the three vectors A vector, B vector, C vector, taken in this order, and it is denoted by A vector, B vector, C vector. Okay, so now we will be studying about properties. Okay, we will be studying about properties. The first property is a cyclic permutation of three vectors does not change the value of a scalar triple product, and anti-cyclic permutation changes the value in sign but not in magnitude. Okay, the second property is the positions of dot and cross can be interchanged without any change in the value of the scalar product. Similarly, The 3-number property is condition of coplanarity of 3 vectors. If A vector, B vector, C vector are coplanar, then their scalar triple product must be 0. Okay, such that A vector dot B vector cross C vector is equal to 0, or you can say A vector, B vector, C vector is equal to 0. Okay, so number 4 property is if two of the vectors are equal. Okay, if two of the vectors are equal, then the scalar triple product vanishes. Okay, this you have to remember. And the 5-number property is if two of the vectors are parallel, the scalar triple product is 0. Okay, so the 3-number is volume of tetrahedron. What? Volume of tetrahedron. The volume of tetrahedron ABCD is 1 by 6 AB vector cross AC vector dot AD vector. Okay, where C are any 3 vectors. Okay, you have to remember this. So I guess you have understood what I have taught you. यी कुराहरू हजुरहरू आफ्नो कापीमा लेख्नुस्, बारम्बार रिभिजन गर्नुस्, हजुरहरूलाई याद हुनेछ र यससँग सम्बन्धित जति पनि न्युमेरिकलहरू हजुरहरूले सल्भ गर्न सक्नुहुनेछ. ओके, सो धन्यवाद. यस भिडियोलाई लाइक र सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु होला र आफ्नो साथीभाइहरू माझमा पनि पक्कै पनि सेयर गरिदिनु होला. सो धन्यवाद.